Yo, 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 what is up, dudes? Alright, so, let's see, update you guys on my life. I guess, I am headed to, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm going to be living in I think it's like a 4x8 shed, in the backyard of my buddy's house, with my three dogs, my Chihuahua, my Pit Bull, and my Texas Blue Lacy. I'm doing this to not only live simply, but because I kind of have to. I don't really have a place to go with my dogs, and I made enough money this past month working as a saute chef to make enough money to get another job where I move out there. Asheville is just really, really expensive. Um, I'll, the people that were born and raised here, pretty racist and homophobic. People that have come into town are a lot of young, queer, hippie kind of people, but there's still a lot around here that I'm just not liking. It's hard to find a good group of friends and community that I have the same things in common with. It's actually a lot harder to get to a lot of hiking places that I wanted to be at. They have laws on having to have car insurance even if you don't have a car, and that's really rough. So you have to pay insurance even if you're not driving a car to have a driver's license. It's a little bit harder to get food stamps here because there's more churches and other things for the homeless. But it's just really expensive to live here. It's just as expensive to live here as it is to live in Atlanta, and this is more of like a town, I thought. But anyways, I don't really have anything holding me here. I was here because I had an ex-sir I was taking care of them, and they were taking care of me, and it was really nice, but it went bad. It didn't feel like a family. It felt not good at all. And so I needed to get out of that situation. I worked my ass off and passed my NASM test. But the gyms around here aren't really looking for a lot of people. It's not really a need out here. There's a lot of older people, and then the younger people that do work out, they don't really come to personal trainers, or they already got it figured out, or they are a personal trainer. So I'm hoping Chattanooga, Tennessee has like a means for personal trainers, and I can train over there, because I have to start paying off the debt that I acquired on schooling, NSAM schooling and everything. My ex-sir was going to pay for it because I remodeled their home and took care of them and everything, but people are very fake on the front, and they say they're going to do things, and they're hypocrites, and they don't. They literally disputed all the charges that they have already paid, and now I'm in debt and have to pay off all of this money before they take away my certification, which is crazy, because I didn't have the money to get into school, so that's why I never got into personal training school. And I was really grateful that these people saw how much I love personal training and how much I love nutrition and how much I love fitness, and that's pretty much my life. That's all I think about other than movies and like being outside and living simply. But so they said they'd pay for it, and they started me on the program, and I was so grateful, because I was actually on path to my career. And now that I have passed, and that is in jeopardy, it's kind of stressful and upsetting, and it just doesn't, give me any faith in humans, really. Like I'm very jaded because I've been screwed over many, many times in my life by people saying, "Oh, we're totally here to help you, and we're totally going to help you, and we're never going to take that away from you, and we're never going to kick you out." Everybody that's ever said that has taken whatever they said away from me and has then kicked me out. And luckily, my partner has always saved my ass. But it's that's a struggle, like, do you really want a partner that is always taking care of you? Do you really want to be, in a codependent situation? Do you want all these things happening? And so we love each other. We're just going to be in different states, and we do that. We've done that a lot. I traveled when I had a van, and she went up to Indiana to train wolves, and now she is on her career path. She is going back up to Indiana, and she is going to be a director of administrations there, and be able to also still train and work with wolves, and that's so awesome. And I am going to a new city with new people, and I'm going to build my career as a personal trainer at a gym and online. I'm also going to start a fitness channel. I don't really know if I'm going to leave it on this channel. I really like putting everything all on one channel, but there's so many people that do fitness that don't want to hear about the best way to take testosterone or how long it's taken me to grow this beard and yada, yada, yada. So I don't know. I'm still debating on if I'm going to keep my fitness on this one or make a new channel. Either way, pretty sure on this channel, I am starting a 12-week program. It's going to be about how to hit your macros, eat healthy as a vegan, and with no need for meat and no need for a refrigerator. Because living in the shed, I'm going to be eating without a refrigerator. I will have a little flat top that I can, saute green beans and, potatoes and just make some things flavorful. And I will have a rice cooker to cook rice, because you just plug it into an outlet. And I will show you guys how to reach 150 grams of protein without meat and without having a fridge. I will talk about living simply and how it is better for not only, the environment, but for your body, honestly, to keep testosterone levels right, to keep estrogen levels right, to keep the world in balance. I will talk about how journaling not only is good for your mind and everything, but it's good for your body. It's good to see what days you cheated, how you felt about what meal you ate. Did you feel good about your workout, or did you feel bad about your workout? Were you going into the gym to better your body on the outside, or were you going into the gym to better your body on the inside? Are you wanting to work out with weights just because everyone else works out with weights, or are you wanting to work out with weights because you achieve your goals with weights? I haven't been in a gym in over 6 months, and it's horrible. But I have only lost a little bit of my gains because I am constantly using my body to work out. I am constantly doing fun activities that people don't even think are working out. I mean, good God, jumping on and off of a rock. I don't know why I think that's fun, but that is pretty much a box jump. That is pretty much a workout. Running up hills is fun to me. I don't like running down them because it hurts my knees, but running up them is very, very fun, and that will help me never lose my ass. I mean, goodness, throwing rocks. That's your freaking rotator cuff. Like, all kinds of things. Hitting baseballs, like obliques, like, whoa. I mean, granted, I'm not left-handed, so these obliques don't look nearly as good. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to start doing more videos. It's going to be starting when I get into the shed in Chattanooga. So probably another 2 weeks, I think. I will be out of this home and into the world and every day, and it's kind of like living in a van, but it's a shed, so it's a little bit different. I'm gonna be dealing with more weather than I do in a van, because it's a little closed off more, and a shed is a little bit less weatherproof, to be honest. But I'm really excited. Some people think that it's crazy that I'm excited to go live in a shed, but I am. I love to prove that you do not need a big, glorious home to achieve mind, body, and spirit happiness and balance. You don't need it. You need the essentials that make you happy. You need the essentials that make you grow, And what makes me happy is being healthy, not using up the world's resources, hanging out with my dogs, and watching movies, and working out, and helping people. So if I can achieve that every day, I'll be fine. As long as I have shelter that I think is suitable for me and my dogs, which is a roof over my head, maybe an AC unit and or a heater. Dog food, people food. It's all you really need, man. It's all I really need. So I have no money, and I will be telling you guys the cost of what it also is to go from how much you eat with freezer food and how much you waste because you buy in bulk and you don't eat all those bananas, and you think they're bad because they're brown when you can just turn them into pudding, because it's more sugar when they turn brown, but they also have a lot more things in them when they turn brown. And how to grow your own little fresh veggies and herbs that you can pick every day. You don't need to go buy lettuce every day if you can cut romaine just 3 little spurts in your, just in your window. Or celery. There's no reason to buy celery ever again if you just keep it regrowing in a little container of water. Or anything like that. Grow an avocado tree, grow your own lemons, all that. That's what's about to start happening. It's coming up on June, and I'm going to be 7 years on testosterone. That is a long time to me. A lot has happened in 7 years. I have grown tremendously, not just physically, but so much mentally and spiritually. The things that I did 7 years ago, I don't think I ever do them anymore. The money I made 7 years ago is nowhere close to the money that I don't make now. I had money at my fingertips because I was working a job to work a job. I wasn't going out and trying to find out what made me happy that I did to better the world. Yeah, cooking healthy food and cooking good food makes people happy, but it wasn't making me happy enough to not be a bigger inspiration or to physically go out there and help someone and show them that they can eventually get to a push-up. You can't say you can't. You might not be able to at this moment, but you can if you try every day to be able to do that. I never thought that I could do a handstand, but I can. I never thought that I could do half the things that I do these days because I just never tried them. I was just, a softball, heavy weightlifting kind of person. And now I love to be big and strong, but what I love the most is to be functional. I love to be extremely strong and functional and healthy. And sometimes the way you eat to be extremely big is not very healthy. And you need to know that under eating is not healthy. And you need to know that you burn a certain amount of calories throughout the day. And so if you're just taking in, say, 2,000 calories a day, and you write that in a log, and then you also work out for 2 hours, and you just used all that 2,000 calories, you're in a calorie deficiency forever if you always eat and work out like that. And there's so many people that don't understand that. They're like, I'm never getting bigger. I'm not getting bigger. I look the exact same as I always have. Because you're eating the exact same amount. Even if you're not eating the exact same amount, you're burning more calories than you're eating. And you're not going to grow. And bulking isn't getting fat. It literally is just not being in calorie deficit. And you need to do that to get bigger. If you never want to get bigger, that's totally fine. Eat the way you've been eating, working out the way you want to work out, and you're going to stay lean and thin the way you are. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to do your research, or you got to ask somebody to help you to achieve those certain goals. And I've had many mentors teach me how to do these things. I don't always like being fluffy. Like, I'm pretty fluffy right now because if I'm eating under the amount of calories that I am burning, and I burn a lot of calories just by being awake. Like, that's the human body. You are burning calories while you're awake. You're burning calories when you're sleeping. So if you're eating less than you're burning, your muscle mass will start to deteriorate. And especially as a vegan, vegetarian, I don't get creatine in my diet. I need to take creatine because you get creatine through your meats. And I need to take my amino acids. I mean, I get a lot of amino acids because I eat a hell of a lot of berries. But I need to take amino acids and B12 because B12 you don't get in a vegan vegetarian diet, and you need that. Protein powders are not essential because I eat a lot of beans, and beans are extremely high in protein. But protein powder helps, And don't feel bad because you don't know these things. Just do your research or pay to have someone help you learn them. But anyways, so this is a stupid long rant, but I'm just letting you guys know that I got a new blog coming out. I'm going to try to make videos as often as possible on how to eat healthy, be healthy without a refrigerator and without weights. And I will load some workouts that that are fun. Like I'm about to go try to do a live Facebook workout. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about it because I'm live and I don't really do things live. And well, let's face it, I'm kind of fluffy right now, and I don't know what people take from that. But after 12 weeks, this 12-week program of not having a refrigerator, I'm also really dialing down really hard on my macros and my workouts because I want to see what 12 weeks of actual clean eating without a refrigerator or whatever with a set actual program for 12 weeks and see what happens, because I usually will bulk for like 12-15 weeks, and then I'll cut for 6 or 7 weeks and then go back to bulking. This is going to be different. This is going to be more of a detailed way of how I would like to eat every single day of my life because it's hitting my macros and nutrients, and it turns into a lifestyle instead of overeating during bulking and under eating during shredding. So that's what's up. Look forward to all of that. Be good. If you're not good, be good at it.